So in the last video, I told you that an EC2 instance has some compute power, some memory and some storage. Or you can say some processing unit, some RAM and some hard disk. Depending upon the quantity and quality of these three components, EC2 instances are broadly classified into these five main categories: general purpose instances, compute optimized instances, memory optimized instances, accelerated computing instances, storage computing instances. In general purpose instances, we have balanced amount of compute, memory, storage, or networking resources. All three components are in normal quantity, right? And these type of instances are used when we have medium sized databases. So when our workloads involve medium sized databases, there we can use these general purpose instances. We can use them in development and testing environment because in there we don't require any heavy computation or large memory size to do this, right? So these general purpose instances are enough there. For we can also use them for application servers to host our applications. We can use general purpose instances. Now, compute optimized instance. As the name suggests, we have optimized compute power. So we have high computing power in these instances. High performance performing CPUs, HPCs are packed inside these instances. And what do you think? Where we require such kind of machines? One use case is batch processing and data analysis. So those who have some background of data science, they know that instead of processing single entry of our data set, we process our data set in batches. One batch includes some amount of data entries and we process them at once through multi-core CPUs which have high performing power, right? And we can also use compute optimized instances in for image processing. There also we require high performing CPUs. We can use them for scientific modeling because they involve lot of maths, computer simulations and etc. Next is memory optimized instances. There we have a large RAM or main memory which help us in loading the large amount of data for real-time processing. Keeping large data in RAM helps us in escaping the overhead of fetching data from secondary storage because fetching data from secondary storage requires some overhead, and we have the main memory which is faster than hard disk, so it is better to keep your data in RAM if you want to process your data in real time. Some of the use cases are big data analytics, because for to do the analysis on big data we require a large amount of RAM. So such uh, applications are memory intensive application. Next is accelerated computing instances. So in compute optimized instances we had high performing CPUs, but here in addition we have some specialized hardware. We have GPUs and TPUs which accelerate our computing power. These GPUs and TPUs are these are specialized processing units, and they are created for some specialized tasks. Like GPU is mostly used in image related tasks, computer vision tasks, and for deep learning models. So usually these types of instances are used in deep learning related tasks. Last is storage optimized instance, and here we have large amount of secondary storage, or we can say local storage. In that we have hard disks or solid state drives. These types of instances uh, are used in the workloads that demand high sequential read and write access to very large data set on local storage. Such some examples are NoSQL databases, distributed file systems, and data warehousing, where we use such kind of instances. Don't worry if you don't know about uh, these data warehousing and distributed file systems. You'll get to know about these types when you work on real life projects. There you get to know more better what kind of EC2 instances we should use in those uh, use cases.